We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Joey Wendell digs in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Joey Wendell.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7-10.
And now pitch on the way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 4.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Ryan Yarbrough is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Digging in, Tim Anderson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, Dero, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Oh, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Anderson on third. Moncada is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box, Brandon Lau.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
The third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leury Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. And that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, James McCann. No balls and 1 strike. He's got the average up to 307 here. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. High in the air out to center field. Renfroe is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit and is set to go now. Yandy Diaz, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. In now, Mike Zunino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now back, designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Runners going. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set. The 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To the plate now, Jose Abreu. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And with one gone now in the inning, let's take a look at the White Sox upcoming schedule here on the show to see where they'll be for the next 7 days. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here he comes on 2-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And this throw gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
The left fielder, Award.
2 men on, 2 out, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1, here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2.
You got a foot down. 3-2.
Edwin Encarnacion would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A payoff pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White all set for the start of the 4th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Another 1-2 delivery. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Willy Adames, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounder down the line at third.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in now, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Fouled off. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Into the bullpen and gone.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slice down the left side, but foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. It was an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Leury Garcia.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air to center. Renfroe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A base hit in his first trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And another foul ball.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Luis Robert is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That's a strike. The throw down is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
To 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Meadows begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Number 1. Shortstop, Willie
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Kelvin Herrera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. 0-1 the count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and two now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
Leading up for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Abreu is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. This is line to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Popped him up. That's taken by Grandal, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and it's still 3-1. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion,
and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count even at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting, the right fielder, Leo Reyes.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Oliver Drake comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 47.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting, James McCann. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Luis Robert. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Again, another foul ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Meadows has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Second baseman,
Colin Poche answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Poche features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Ready with the 1-1. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions, and from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Now in the box, number 79. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Into the seats, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hitters count now, the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Up next to the White Sox, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it is now 7-3.
They complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Diego Castillo takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Diego Castillo. Next to the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Castillo, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the White Sox. Now playing right field.
Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the White Sox, number 31, Steve.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is.
The count's 1-1.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And this one's on the ground for Encarnacion at third. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Meadows. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Renfroe is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in, James McCann. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Nick Madrigal will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base.
Dylan Cease takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody
Now
out.
pitching for the White Sox, number 84, Dylan Cease.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Mazara will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Lau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And he takes a cold strike, too. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Tampa Bay, good night.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kelvin Herrera earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors, they left 4 runners on base. For the